Anna was feeling tired. She had stayed up late the night before, trying to study English. When she walked into class, her teacher greeted her with a warm smile. "Good morning, Anna. How's everything going today?" Anna smiled back, but her voice was quiet. "Good morning, teacher. I'm okay. Just a little tired. I was studying English last night. I think I need to improve my listening. I can read, but when I listen to people speak, I get confused. They talk too fast, and I don't understand everything." Her teacher nodded. "That's very normal, Anna. Many students feel the same way. Listening is one of the hardest parts of learning a language. It takes time, but step by step, you will improve." Anna felt a little better hearing that. She thought maybe she was the only one with this problem. It made her feel comforted to know she was not alone. Her teacher continued, "When we listen, we don't have to understand every word. That's not the goal. The first goal is to understand the main idea. What are they talking about? How do they feel? Who is speaking?" This was something new for Anna. In the past, she always felt stressed when she didn't catch every word. But now, she realized she could focus on the bigger picture. She didn't have to understand everything at once. At home, Anna tried to listen to a podcast. At first, she understood only a few words, like weather and coffee. She didn't catch the full sentence, but she knew the speaker was talking about morning routines. She smiled. It was not perfect, but it was something that made her feel proud. Learning a language can feel hard and sometimes lonely. You try so hard, but it feels like you are not getting better. But the truth is, every time you listen, you grow. Even if you only understand one more word than yesterday, it means your brain is working. It means your ears are learning. Anna's teacher gave her another idea. "Try to keep a listening diary," she said. "After you listen to something, write down what you remember. Maybe just one word or one sentence. Also, write how you felt while listening. Were you tired, confused, surprised?" Anna liked that idea. The next day, she listened to a short video about travel. She wrote in her notebook, "I heard the word train and ticket. I think the speaker was talking about going to another city. I didn't understand everything, but I feel okay. I'm trying." Her diary helped her see her own progress. It gave her something to look back on. She could see that each day, even if the improvement was small, she was moving forward. Anna also learned to make listening more personal. She used to choose difficult news videos that made her feel stressed. Now, she chose short travel stories because she loves traveling. She picked videos that made her smile. That made learning more fun. Her teacher also suggested choosing a word of the day from her listening. For example, if she heard the word delicious in a cooking video, she could try to find that word again in an article, a book, or another video. Seeing and hearing the same word in different places helped her remember it. Slowly, Anna began to feel more confident. She was not perfect, and she still didn't understand everything, but she no longer felt like giving up. She had a plan. She had a hope. And most of all, she had proof that she was improving. Her teacher told her something she never forgot. It doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real. One small step every day can take you very far. And for Anna, that was the beginning of something new. Anna was starting to feel more hopeful. After her teacher told her not to worry about understanding every word, she felt less afraid of listening, but she still wanted to know what she could do next. She needed a plan, something simple she could follow every day. She asked her teacher, "What's the best way for me to practice listening and improve step by step?" Her teacher smiled and said, "Let's create your own listening and reading plan. When you do both together, it becomes even more powerful. Listening helps you hear the language, and reading helps you understand the meaning." Anna was curious. "How do I do that?" "Start with short audio clips," the teacher said. "Something that lasts just 2 or 3 minutes. Don't choose something long and difficult at first. Pick something simple and interesting to you." Anna liked travel, so she chose a short travel podcast made for English learners. It was about a woman visiting New York City for the first time. Her teacher gave her clear steps to follow. First, listen without reading anything. Just listen and try to understand the topic. Who is speaking? What are they talking about? What is the feeling of the conversation? Happy, surprised, excited. Then, listen again, but this time, read the transcript while you listen. The transcript is the written version of what the speaker is saying. When Anna did this, she saw the words she had missed the first time. Some words were new, so she underlined them. Next, she listened a third time without the text. This time, she understood much more. She felt proud. She was training her ears. Her teacher also showed her a fun activity called shadowing. It means listening to one sentence and then repeating it out loud, trying to match the speaker's voice and rhythm. Anna tried this and felt a little silly at first, but then she noticed her pronunciation getting better. Her voice became clearer and more confident. After a week of practicing this way, Anna noticed something special. She was not only understanding more when she listened, but she was also reading faster and remembering more words. Listening and reading together made her stronger in both skills. Sometimes, Anna made small challenges for herself. One day, she listened to a clip and tried to write a short summary in English, just 2 or 3 sentences. Then she checked her summary with the transcript. It was not perfect, but she could see where she was close. Her teacher also told her to pick a few words from the audio and use them in her own sentence. For example, if she heard the word ticket in the podcast, she would write, "I bought a train ticket yesterday." This helped her remember the word and understand how to use it. Anna started to feel excited. Now she had a clear plan. She listened every day, even if only for 10 minutes. Some days she listened while walking. Other days she read first, then listened. She liked having options. It made the learning process feel more personal and less stressful. She also joined a small online group of other learners. They shared favorite podcasts and short videos. Sometimes they discussed what they understood. Sometimes they just cheered each other on. It felt good to know other people were on the Sami journey. Slowly, Anna realized that language learning was not about being perfect. It was about showing up every day, even if she was tired, even if she didn't understand everything. Her teacher reminded her, "Every word you hear is like a small drop of water. Over time, those drops become a river." Anna smiled when she heard that. She liked the idea that every small step mattered. She was no longer just studying English. She was building something for herself, a skill, a voice, a new part of her life. She now believed something very simple, but very powerful. Step by step, word by word, she could grow. And so can you. Anna had been practicing her English for a few months now. Every day, she listened to short podcasts or watched simple videos. She read articles that matched her level. She used the steps her teacher had taught her. Listen first without reading, then listen with the transcript, then listen again. Sometimes she repeated after the speaker to improve her pronunciation. Other times, she wrote a few words or a short summary. Slowly, these small steps became part of her daily life. At first, learning English felt like something extra, something outside of her normal day. She had to plan time to study, and sometimes she didn't feel like doing it. But now, it was different. English was becoming part of her life, not just something to study, but something to live with. Anna found simple ways to bring English into her routine. In the morning, while she made breakfast, she listened to a 5-minute podcast. While riding the bus to work, she read an English article on her phone. At night, she sometimes watched a short English video instead of scrolling on the social media. It was easy. It didn't take extra time. She just replaced small moments of her day with English. She also started doing fun things in English. She watched short cooking videos because she loved to cook. She listened to travel stories because she dreamed of going to other countries. She even found English songs with lyrics and sang along when no one was around. These moments made her smile. She was learning, but it didn't feel like school. It felt like life. One day, something exciting happened. While walking in the park, a tourist asked her for directions in English. Anna answered without thinking too much. It was a short conversation, but it was real. After the tourist left, Anna stood still for a moment. She smiled to herself. She had done it. All the practice, all the listening and reading had helped her in that real moment. Her teacher had told her, "Learning English is not only about tests or books. It's about connection. It's about being part of the world in a new way." Now Anna understood what that meant. English was no longer just a subject, it was becoming a tool she could use in her everyday life. To make her learning space more special, Anna created a small English corner in her room. She placed a notebook, some colorful pens, her headphones, and a few printed pages from her favorite stories. It was a quiet, happy space just for her learning time. Every evening, she spent 10 or 15 minutes there. It became her daily habit, a time to enjoy, reflect, and grow. Anna also began recording her own voice. Once a week, she read a short text out loud and recorded it. Then she listened to herself. At first, it felt strange. But after a few weeks, she noticed a change. Her words were clearer. Her voice was stronger. She felt more confident. Sometimes, when she felt tired or stuck, she looked back at her old notes and voice recordings. She could see how much she had improved. That gave her motivation to keep going. Her teacher reminded her, "You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going. Every small step matters. Let English become part of your life, not something separate, but something natural and meaningful." Anna now believes this with her whole heart. She no longer worries about making mistakes. She focuses on progress, not perfection. English is part of her day, her voice, her dreams. And for anyone who is learning, she has one message. You don't have to rush. Take your time. Find what you love. Listen, read, speak, and little by little, English will become part of your life, too. Just like it did for her. Anna's story is not just about learning English. It is about change, about growing slowly and steadily, and about believing in yourself even when it feels hard. At the beginning, Anda was tired and unsure. She wanted to understand spoken English, but it felt too fast, too hard, and sometimes impossible. But instead of giving up, she took small steps. She listened to short clips. She read simple texts. She didn't try to be perfect. She just tried to keep going. She learned that it's okay to not understand everything. She discovered that when we listen with patience and read with curiosity, we start to grow, step by step, word by word. Anna's teacher gave her tools, but it was Anna who used them. She created a learning habit. She made English part of her daily life. She found joy in small wins, like understanding one more word today than she did yesterday. And one day, she even helped a tourist in real life. That moment was small, but it changed everything. It gave her confidence and joy. Now, English is not something Anna fears. It is something she enjoys. It is part of her world. She reads, listens, speaks, and even teaches others what she has learned. From Anna's journey, we can learn a deep and beautiful lesson. Learning takes time, but time rewards those who stay consistent. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up, even for 10 minutes a day. With love, patience, and practice, you will grow, not just in language, but in confidence too. So, to all of you who listened to this story, congratulations. You didn't just hear Anna's story. You improved your own listening and understanding skills by following it to the end. That's a big achievement. Now let's have a little fun. Here's a question for you. What helped Anna feel more confident with listening? A. Reading difficult books every night. B. Listening to short clips and using transcripts. Type your answer in the comments. A or B. I'll be checking. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to this channel so we can keep making more helpful and inspiring content for English learners like you. Your support gives us the motivation to keep going. And if you'd like to help even more, please consider donating to the channel. Creating good content takes time and care, especially in the beginning. Every bit of support helps us continue this journey with you. Thank you for being here. Keep listening, keep learning, and never stop believing in your progress.